Okay.
I hate I love you.
Thank you.
They were together, baby, you and me. Love is always the best materials for songwriters and the poets. People often say that we all need to learn some things during the university's life. Learn how to love, and schoolwork, and do some part-time jobs. And for me, I think love is the most interesting part in them, and most secret part. And why I talk to love, and why is it so interesting to me? As we know that for jobs, Mr. Jamie is a successful man that in pioneering work. So in part-time jobs part, that we can learn the attitudes from him. And for schoolwork, I think in your own class, there must have some people that are good, and they are good at studying. So if you have some problems in schoolwork, then you can ask them and learn from them. There is a role model of you. But for love, there is no role model for me. I think you can always not define someone that who is good at having relationship with him or her. And I think this is also the most interesting part in love. Everyone is at the same place. You can never teach others how to have relationship with others. And maybe you can just analyze your own thoughts with your classmates or your friends, but you cannot teach them, because we all need to learn by ourselves. And because you are the only person that totally understands yourself in love. Now, please everyone, close your eyes. I would like to ask you a question. Have you ever think that what is love to you? Is it a lifestyle, or is it a desire, or something else? Have you ever think out one word or a phrase that you can describe what is love to you? Now you can open your eyes. I think you must have your own answers in your mind. And that is love. It never has the correct answer, but every answers are correct. And why I talk the topic of love, that is not only because of I want to emphasize the importance of love, that is also related to a woman. That is my mom. And she is totally a traditional housewife and also a sweet mother to me. And I usually have good relationship to her. But just one thing, that we can never reach the agreement, that is love. Yes, and she doesn't allow her daughter, that is me, to have relationship with others. And there are some reasons I sum up. First of all is that she thinks that schoolwork is the most important thing in school life. So if you being in love would distract your own plan of your schoolwork. And she thinks that being in love is waste time. And second is that she afraid I would meet some bad person that would maybe hurt me or something else. So I think that is because of the mothers always love their daughters. And I think maybe she doesn't want to be a grandmother is also one reason. I'm just kidding. But I think that love really needs to learn, as I just mentioned. So there are one big problem between my mom and I is that she always wants her daughter to make a happy life. But I think a happy life is not that I can stay on my bed and finally I just find something and a person that I could make a happy life forever. I think you need to learn and you need to experience the things by yourself. Because no matter the process is smooth going or not, you need to understand yourself more and more, and finally you will find a worthy life by yourself. Yes, and love is not only let me argue with my mom and also cause some gap between my mother and I. The first of all is that I would lie to my mom every time when I went out with my boyfriend because of her rejection. Yes, and the second is that every time maybe I make the argument with my boyfriend or I meet some trouble with each other, then I want to share something to her. But every time when I went home and look at her sit on the chair, what happened? You look upset. And I really want to talk something to her because I don't know who can I share with, but I cannot. So I just say, nothing, I got a bad grade on my test. Look, I lied to her and then I cannot share my own thoughts. And all these two reasons is cause one consequence, is that my mom and I become strangers than before. And all in all, I'm not to emphasize that how big difference between my mother and I just want to say that be yourself and experience everything by yourself, because that is your life. Back to TME.